Barón de Chirel Reserva 2006. This emblematic brand of Rioja, born in 1986, and in the beginnings is an experiment wine made with a very old vines of Tempranillo, more than 40 years old, that give a small yield, a big concentration of flavor to the grape. For this reason, it would consider that this brand started a new style of wines in Rioja, which was called Alta Expresión wines or Vinos de Autor, author wines. So it's a pioneer wine in this region. It's important to emphasize that this wine is made with the Tempranillo grapes that came from very old vineyards, 40 to 80 years old, selected by hand, and in the winery they use the sorting table to select only the full ripe grapes. The Marqués de Riscal winery was the pioneer in Spain to use the sorting table to the top red wines like the Barón de Chirel, that is only made in the best years. The wine will ferment at a controlled temperature of 26 Celsius degrees with 12 days of maceration. But the most important thing of this wine is that the malolactic fermentation happens in a big oak tanks of 20,000 liters that will give a singular personality. Then the wine matures during 20 months in a new French oak barriques that contribute to the sensation of the finesse and elegance. The 2006 harvest was very dry and hot, so the wines are full body with deep color and the high alcohol degree, perfect to mature later in the bottle during a long time. So Barón de Chirel is a pioneer style of wine, Vino de Autor, that comes from an old vine of Tempranillo that matured 20 months in a new French oak barriques. First, we see the big concentration of the color. It's a red ruby color with a lively rim. And in the nose, it's very fruity, emphasizes the big concentration of the ripe fruits that reminds blackberries, cherry, and black plums. And in the mouth is a full flavor wine with a big concentration, very lively, that show a good balance between the ripe fruit and the oak of the barrique, with intensity of flavor but with a nice finesse and elegant acidity that balance the huge concentration and structure of the wine and the round tannins. So we're in presence of a wine that comes from the grape from all vines, with give great minerality at the end of the mouth, but the virtue of the Barón de Chirel is to balance its powerful structure with the finesse that is quite difficult to reach in a wine. With what kind of food we can pair in this wine? Of course, this full body wine will match very well with red meats and well with the game meats like hare, partridge, wild boar, raw deer, venison, even with a very spicy sauce. And we recommended a serving temperature of this wine between 60 to 80 Celsius degrees. Enjoy the wine.